the lizard men, they of course got Oxyotl, who I think is kind of mediocre. It wasn't a campaign near as interesting as Taurox's. You got which I'm fond of. You got the Coatls, which are really possibly the most derpy in the game, but they're okay. And what was the other thing that they got? Which are good, essential. So I think that the Lizardman side of things really let this DLC down. If they put a bit more effort into the Lizardman side of things, this easily could have made the A ranking, but it kind of just... And the last DLC just didn't hit those high notes, in my opinion, for Warhammer. But that's my for the Total War Warhammer overall DLC. So we got 2 pay-to-win ones, 2 guns, and everything else kind of in between. The best ones being Rise of the Shadow Blade, Launch, Twist and Twilight. So if I was to do a top 5 video, it'd be these. No. It'd be these 2. So I'd go Queen of the Crown, Prophet of the Tomb Kings. I'd go Rise of the Tomb Kings, then I'd go Prophet and the Warlock. I'd go Queen of the Launch, Shadow and Blade. That would be my top 5. Okay, so with that, that's the end of this video. Leave a link to this list in the comments below and in the description so that you guys participate. So you can do it, and I'll have a look at it, and we can look on a live stream and see how close my results are compared to yours. I appreciate you guys. Leave a comment down below letting me know, firstly, if you did or didn't enjoy it, what because this is probably better than doing a top 5. Lots of left out, whereas this way we've covered all the DLC. Anyway, and I'll see you. Bye.
Men are the true inheritors of the planet. Their sacred is to fulfill mysterious beings known as the Old Ones and eradicate in them. Since they were created, they have been at the forefront of world survival. From the massive jungle continent of Lust, they guard secret, and they are on a permanent quest of finding and interpreting the long-lost of their race. Clues that point to the world order set many years ago by the cold-blooded reptilians do not fight for power, territory, or any other petty cause. As the ultimate dark gods and the forces of chaos, the lizard men act as minds of destruction that will stop at nothing to halt the presence of the powers or any other foe that interferes with the fulfilling of their plan. In this episode, we will explore the history of the lizard men, how they be, why they fight, how they wage war, and of course, the continent of Beyond the borders of the old world lays a strange and unknown continent that had long remained hidden from foreign eye. And Lustria is almost wholly clad with the leaves of the giant trees forestall beings. It is a hostile place, life. At times, even the land itself feels as though it draws. Deadly rip currents and crushing waves guard its and feral creatures are always on the hunt. Stored from the deepest corners of the jungle, creatures extinct elsewhere in Lustria. The wilderness is home to the most varied beings. Even the thick tropical air carries flesh-eating of new hosts to attach to. Just to say an important feat, the entire continent is protected by wards. In Judas, the water that surrounds it is infested with reptilian beasts so hull and sink any ship with their attacks. Not only natural tides, storms, and strong currents that come into being when before has been apparently calm. Once an explorer has sent shores, the sand can swallow a man in a matter of seconds. No, say, stifling heat and humidity debilitate any intruders before they have any real danger. In Lustria, even the war lands itself seem to want to kill any who trespasses their jungle. It is said that well over 4/5 of is dense jungle. So thick is the canopy over it that it blocks rays of sunlight can get through all the way to the jungle. To intruders, the density of the jungle can be suffocating and hell that seems to never end. It is a cluster of perils that can kill without remorse. It is the accountable permanently, always stalking at their prey or in ambush, kill and devour anything or anyone who comes too close. Of the open fields and short-lived roads that the massive leave, always seeking fresh meat to consume. Swoop down pterodons, looking for food and blood-sucking insects, and invisible air, moving from one place to another in seeming predictable patterns. So is the land of Lustria ever intruders who may come to have a glimpse at the long-lost secrets.
A flock of birds suddenly shattered out of their heels. A much bigger creature, armed with a huge zap, charged towards us. It crashed through our ship and began to move left and right. Took 23 crossbows. Mighty lizard warrior, because its thick scales covered its cover, provided better protection than even the lacquered scaled armor by the bodyguard.
Before we continue, jungles and sacred places of the lizard men to learn of their achievements. Thank those that made this exploration possible. Patrons and YouTube channel members like Complain Bird, Mickey, and others. By becoming a supporter yourself, help in the making while gaining some extra perks like accessing our Discord server, access to finished videos, and so on. Check out the link in the description below. Curse that drapes over Lustria, the most ancient race of the prevails, alienated in a planet in which they to the sole inheritors. This intelligent race of relenting reptiles serve an agenda far beyond the understanding of any other than themselves. Whichever ancient truth secret that behind the mysterious creators of the world is kept secluded in the know of the cold-blooded lizard men.